right now there is this big talk about great reset.
Oh,
what
yes.
is what is great reset? They know they cannot keep doing what they're doing forever,
Yeah.
that the economical everything is on the verge of collapsing. They know that, so they need to rob you, they need to take from you, from the people, in order to pay for all the evil they have done. They kept printing money, they kept lying, they kept manipulating, and now it's biting them.
Yeah.
So they have to destroy the people in order to protect their dictatorship.
Yeah. And unfortunately, our prime minister is completely on board with that great reset. He's publicly proclaimed that. Um, it's really sad to hear, honestly. And, one of the things I remember being highlighted, it gives me shivers to think about it, but you will own nothing and you will be happy.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
figure
like
that out.
something I wanted to ask. I kind of did a little bit of research on this several months ago because I was genuinely curious. We have this idea, a lot of us, I should say, a lot of us have this idea that socialism works. Look at the Nordic countries like the Scandinavian countries like Sweden and Norway. Socialism works. Well, after doing some research, I realized that their economies are more capitalistic than not. So why do we have this perception? Like, where does that come from?
It comes from the government itself and from the media. That's the problem. Educational system. My son goes to school, and the first thing he hears is not the subject of his study. The professor at university, he says, "I am a socialist, and if you don't like it, there is the door." So they are pushing this lie on the young generation. They are lying to the people because, if you have not been living in Sweden or other countries, how would you know? You don't
Right.
know. And even as a tourist, when you go over there and you see something nice, and oh yeah, this must be good because wow, this is a nice country, so everything is good. No, it's not. I have people living in Iceland and other places, and it's horrible. It's
Mm,
horrible. They're controlled to the max. They're totally controlled nations, and its populations are completely controlled. It's chaos. The prison system is a mess. uh, it's like when you're arrested over there, you are being sent to a paradise. You got everything your heart desire. So this type of system is not going to work for too long because it's destroying the hardworking people, and that's what we're going to see in the next few years. We'll see a total collapse of the economical system because they cannot sustain this charade for too long. They cannot just keep printing money over and over again and think, okay, somehow this is going to. It's like Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said, well, the money will balance itself. No, it
no.
won't.
Yeah.
Money will not balance itself.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if you've heard. Right now there is this big talk about great reset.
Oh,
what
yes.
is what is great reset? They know they cannot keep doing what they're doing forever, that
Yeah.
the economical everything is on the verge of collapsing. They know that, so they need to rob you, they need to take from you, from the people, in order to pay for all the evil they have done. They kept printing money, they kept lying, they kept manipulating, and now it's biting them.
Yeah.
So they have to destroy the people in order to protect their dictatorship.
Yeah. And unfortunately, our prime minister is completely on board with that great reset. He's publicly proclaimed that. Um, it's really sad to hear, honestly. And, one of the things I remember being highlighted, it gives me shivers to think about it, but you will own nothing and you will be happy.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
figure
like,
that out.
yeah,
I
that's
would
just,
say, I would say to Prime Minister, I said, okay, if you will own nothing, you will be happy. Please give me your millions upon millions of dollars that you have right now, your castles and your palaces. The Prime Minister has an oil company in Saudi Arabia. Give up your oil company, give up those billions of dollars, your sport cars, and then maybe we can sit down and have a coffee and talk about it. But you see, the Great Reset, this is what it actually means. They will be richer, you will be poorer. That's the Great Reset they're talking about. They will have everything and you will have nothing.
Right.
That's what they're saying. They're not willing to give up anything. Show me one politician in this country, and all of them are saying we're in this together, that give up his salary like the rest of us.
Mm-hmm.
Not one.
Not one.
Not one. They still collect their money, even though they're not working right now. The parliament is shut down, the city councils are shut down, everything is shut down, but they're collecting their money every month and they get bonuses every month. They are not in this with us. We're not in this together. They have more, you have less. How can we say we're in this together where the rest of the population is becoming a slave population, and though politicians that should work for us are working against us, impoverishing all of us? So it's a great reset according to them. So they will have more and you will have nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a total control game. You know, let me add this. How you control a population, how you control a free population, let me add this. You have to eliminate the middle class. You have to eliminate the middle class. Why the middle class? The middle class is a driving force for economy. The middle class are highly educated people, well-traveled, they've been places. You can't fool them. They've seen things. They know things. They know history. They're hardworking people. Their businesses are from generation to generation. They're smart.
Yeah.
So they need to eliminate the middle class. The middle class people, if you take them off, they'll hire a lawyer and they will fight the government. They want to stand up for their rights. And then you've got the small and middle-sized businesses. You need to eliminate them. Why? Because they're the middle-class people and they will fight you. If they see government doing something wrong, they will fight you. They will hire lawyers and they will take you to court. So how you enslave a nation? Eliminate the middle class, small and medium businesses, and then you only have the extremely rich and powerful, and then you will have extremely poor. When you have poor people, they cannot fight you. They have to go to 2 jobs to just pay the mortgage so they can keep their house, so they can pay the bills, so they can have a bread on their, on their table.
Mm-hmm.
They cannot fight you. They cannot protest. They cannot do rallies. They're too busy surviving. And that's exactly what you're starting to see in Canada. People are too busy. They need to survive. They want to survive this craziness while the rich get more richer and the poor are getting poorer. And then the media, you need the media on your side. You need the media on your wagon, because the media is sending the message. And the media is saying, stay home. We are in this together. Politicians love you while they are robbing you at the same time. You need the media, you need the military, you need the police, you need the political system to destroy a nation, to enslave a nation. When you look at Canada right now, you see exactly all of those different points working together against the people.
Mm-hmm.